Hello, welcome to the Crabcast Season 2, episode, I think we're on 11 now.
Are we?
Yes.
Did we cross the double-digit territory?
We have. That was the last one that went up, and,
yeah, I still haven't watched that one. I need to.
Standard seasons.
Huh?
What's the number we switched to Season 3?
I said we could swap to Season 3 when the new banner is done, which we got demo sketches for.
So it's probably going to be done around New Year's.
Probably, yeah.
Cool.
She also posted it on Twitter with the progress. It's great. In the banner, little spoiler for you guys, David's crab is being carried away by a seagull, and after we just made jokes about him getting fucked by birds...
It's perfect.
When was that? Oh, the last podcast.
Ass, man.
Auto-ass.
Dude, speaking of ass, I got a squatty potty. Alright? I know what you're thinking.
You mean like you put your
Like
legs
the
up
little,
on it?
like the little stool?
You ever wanted to pressure wash a toilet bowl? You can do it. You get yourself a squatty potty, everything. In and out.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm talking knocks me down from 10-minute shits to 5. Like,
And it's like 2 minutes.
yeah, 2 minutes of wiping. I'm talking. I'm talking
I thought it was supposed to
efficiency.
reduce the wiping problem.
It is a little bit, but I mean, you
No,
know,
that's only if you have an
I take my
auto-ass.
time with wiping. You know, I give it 3 dry wipes, 1 wet
Wait, I'm
wipe,
bringing that back up.
back to the dry wipe.
I never knew you could be so...
I'm pretty meticulous about that.
Is anyone else out there like a particular wiper? Or do
Wait.
you just go straight for it?
How many squares do y'all use?
I cannot walk. Like if I
I
feel.
don't get a square. I get like a certain length. So I like take it and fold it over.
Yeah.
Wait, you do length?
Yeah, I don't count squares.
4, dude. It's
3.
the metric. 3. You
3.
go. You're the cost
3?
effective.
I'm cost effective.
3?
I
do
pull
4,
3 squares,
so-
fold it, and
God
wipe.
damn! I must be Midas. I'm just pulling those things out. I'm like, I measure
Yeah,
by
but
the
I've also
heart,
seen
bro. I'm
your
like
toilet paper.
Perfect.
You got that like dollar store toilet paper down there, and you can hear it.
Let me tell you something.
And I've got like half an inch thick.
my wife, I love her. My wife bought this toilet paper.
Oh, God.
It's single fucking ply.
Yeah, his gas.
I told her I'm not buying any new ones until we use this whole thing, and she already hates it. She's like, I can't wait to be done with this thing. we're close. We're in the last like 3 rolls. Okay, I'm
Wait, is
trying
this
my
this-
hardest. I'm
Is this
pulling
the
it.
shit that
Dude,
you've been
your
having?
assholes
Like
are
you bought
probably
like...
chapped.
Is this the shit you bought during the whole like toilet paper craze?
No. This is like a month ago or so. She
Yeah.
went out and bought like a gigantic thing and didn't realize it was single ply until she took it off the fucking roll.
That stuff's like sandpaper, man.
So at this point, I'm at like a
That's what they had at
long
school.
strip of toilet paper. I fold it once and then I fold it again and then bam.
I would hold my shit all day long. I would not shit in those toilets at school. One,
Oh, yeah.
Big Vic knocked through like 3 of the stalls one time. I don't want to be on the receiving end of that ever.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, there was this
That's-
guy named Big Vic in our high school. He got in a fight with some other guy and literally busted down 3 individual stalls. It went into one of the like single potties and then through the rest of them. Like,
The strat was to go to the chapel.
Yeah.
Right in the chapel?
I always went to the chapel.
oh, for pooping.
Yeah. You poop in the
that
chapel.
bathroom was fucking
Oh, no.
awesome. I went in there, I took forever. It took a half an hour piss break. It was great. It's like marble floors. It smells nice. There's like
It's 'cause it's
there's
the church,
music
man.
going on in there. It's great.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yeah.
What the?
And it's
Yeah, it was
like a
pretty nice.
5-minute walk from our classroom, so I don't give a fuck. I'm walking
I
over
would
there.
go to my dad's office every time I had to go to the bathroom in elementary school because it was closer.
Mm.
But that was when we were in the T building, so it was like I walked across the like.
It's a long fucking
that-
walk.
Yeah, now it's like you gotta walk all the way across campus. It's like
Yeah.
I think the nicest bathroom at my backwoods redneck high school. Oh, shit.
The
They're
outback
really-
in the woods?
Probably, if I'm being real. Yeah, you go shit with the ag department.
Oh my god.
No, the most spacious one was the one in the cafeteria, but that one always smelled like dope. It was disgusting. No one ever cleaned it. The worst one was the one in the very back. It was a portable. It was like a portable like those. Do you guys know what portables are?
Yes.
A
porta
porta
potty?
potty?
No, a portable for
Yeah,
school.
A portable classroom, yeah.
Yeah, a portable.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Yes,
Like-
exactly. Yeah, portable classroom, yes.
temporary.
Basically
That's what
trailers.
It stood for. It's
Yeah.
still there to this
Literally-
day.
Yes, it's not temporary. It's
The
forever.
entire back half of my high school is nothing but portables, and a lot of them are now getting water damage and dry rot. So
Perfect.
yeah, it's terrible over there. And there was a
Eagles
bathroom that was just a portable, and that was foul. We're talking like grime all over the floors. Mirrors so foggy you couldn't even see like the outline of your shape. It stank like ass, sweat, drugs,
and death.
It was awful.
You obviously have not been in a job site porta potty in the middle of July.
I've heard stories.
I will say,
I have been to a festival porta potty in the middle of July.
Those are worse, actually.
Yeah,
because the job site, everybody respects the toilet seat.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with the toilet seat because everybody's got to sit on that thing. If they find somebody who like shits all over the toilet seat, they will kill that guy. They will stab him with every dirty needle they can find.
Bro,
right?
I've been at work, walked in the bathroom, opened up the stall, and seen like shit on the toilet seat, and I'm like, how? How did you manage that?
Dude, I work in a fucking office building and people still piss all over the seats and shit everywhere. I'm like, dude, there's nothing but man children in this goddamn building.
I will say this. At some porta potty, if I see like a puddle of drying piss, like I just won't even. I'll be like, all right, fuck it. You guys already ruined this one. I will just squat. I'll just squat over it, and I'm shitting my guts out because it's like their food that I'm shitting. So I'm like spraying the back of the toilet. You know, I'm just wiping off and pretending like I was never there. Like,
you ever heard of Smurf kisses?
No.
Smurf kisses?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
When you're
blue water.
When you're in a new porta potty, if you take a shit, it'll splash and kiss your ass, and you got blue spluff on your asshole. Problem is, right? So the thing is, I knew about that because I worked in steel manufacturing, so I was in a lot of porta potties. You had to lay a shit ton of toilet paper down to cushion it. I went to Florida, Georgia this last weekend or whatever. I was the first person in that bitch. I went down, I laid it. Perfect. No splashes, nothing. My friend went next to me in the next porta potty. He came out, he's like, man, it splashed me. I was like, yeah, you dumbass. You gotta prepare.
Gotta prep.
Yeah, I didn't know we were going to talk about toilets this long.
How long?
No, I got okay.
One more toilet.
This is not bad. This is a kind of weird one. So, in high school, I was a like an aide to the principal or whatever. I delivered messages and shit. One time, I had to deliver to the elementary building. Right? I remember the bathrooms in there being like so cool because it had like the sink that was a big round sink. You use your foot and it like sprays like a fountain or whatever. I was like, I'm gonna go back there. I went back there. I went into the bathroom and I was like pissing or whatever. And I was in the stall. The thing comes up to like my nipple. The thing. So I'm in there. I turn around and there's a kid in the bathroom. We make eye contact. And I'm like, God damn it! I need to leave. I need to get out of here. So that was probably scarring for that little kid.
You want to know the nicest bathroom I've ever been in? It's the bathroom at the fucking student union in UNF.
Yes.
Those bathrooms have shuttered doors. And they're like hardwood, shuttered
nice.
Door,
They're
like
real
the
nice.
nice tile, big mirror, fancy ass sinks. I'm like, no wonder these fuckers don't answer my phone calls. They're in here chilling in the nicest bathroom ever created.
I'm gonna be honest. I've actually got two of the most freeing experiences you can ever have is smoking a lit cigarette in a porta potty.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, yep. That's when you know you're in control of your life right there.
You're not.
And taking a shit in the middle of the woods. That, you feel in touch with nature.
You do.
I love shitting in the woods.
Because nature's fixing to touch you.
Dude, I tell you what, I'll find a nice, like, fallen over tree, and just sit on it for a while with my ass hanging out, just shitting all down the side of this log.
Ew.
I love the thought of, like,
nice.
A bear's gonna come across and be like, I wonder what made this. I've never smoked that. That's not Greg. That's not Fred. Who is this?
Matt.
I'm absolutely
this smells
confused.
like toxic waste. What has Greg been eating?
Getting hints of Baja Blast. Kraft mac and cheese. Jesus Christ. Have we talked enough about shit in bathrooms?
No. I have to go pee.
Alright.
Something to make you shit. I was... Yeah, to the right.
Oh, you're welcome, by the way, for audio boosting your piss when you took a break in one of the podcasts. I had to listen to that.
I was at Publix today, right? They have mac and cheese flavored like Cheetos.
Yeah.
Like the hot and spicy ones, the other, like just Cheeto mac and cheese.
Sounds like a stoner's paradise.
I feel like that would run straight through your guts.
Probably. There's so much.
If they made it spicy, it would.
It's either gonna like make you shit bricks. No, not shit brick. Like shit, just pure liquid
river.
shit river. Or you're never gonna shit again. Like Because there's probably so much like preservative junk in
That's
that.
what I'm thinking. Yeah.
And stuff. It's just gonna like your shit's just gonna be like concrete.
It's gonna be a battle for that one.
That's so you shit a river or you're shitting bricks.
I don't know what's worse.
I would take
A
the
river. Yeah.
You ever have been?
You think the river's worse?
Yes. Because dehydration, it sucks.
Dude,
I think
you ever had
constipation is worse where you can't.
Yeah, where it's too big.
Yeah.
And you're like tearing your fucking asshole open. You ever done that before?
No.
It's not fun, David.
I agree with Danny.
It's terrible. You go to the bathroom like 5 times out of the day.
So it opens real
Yeah,
wide.
that's true. You wouldn't know then, but no, you don't know the pain of like trying to shit like 6 times out of the day, and it hurts too bad, and then you have a come to God moment where you're like, fuck it, it's gonna happen regardless, and you're screaming in the bathroom as you're trying to push out this fucking log. It's terrible.
I thought about the best poop you could take.
Continue, Matt.
All
Go ahead. What is it?
Lit cigar.
Oh my god.
Squatting off the side of a yacht. That is yours, alright?
Like docked or out at sea?
You know what? Docked. Just in a you were just shitting right on the dock. Just laying a little loaf, man.
And then you just move the boat to the other side of the dock?
Now that I own a boat, I find people don't understand shit floats.
Yeah.
Some person, I was out.
Well, no, that's if you got a weird diet.
Have you ever shit in the ocean before?
Yes, I have.
It's really weird.
It is.
Well, the ocean
it feels
is
intrusive.
salt water.
I was going by a dock, right? Someone had shit from one of the boats, and I saw it floating right. I could see it like it was a pontoon boat. It was going right through the pontoon boat. I was like, wow. Be more suspicious about it, please. God, disgusting.
Dude, I wonder how long you could take a dump if it's an aqueduct. Like, you could get a long rope going on it.
Someone thinks it's a snake.
You spook somebody so
Laying
bad.
their own water.
They'd be like, fuck!
Give you a little stinky kiss.
Oh God. Oh my Lord.
No, you know what they should do for pontoon boats? They should have a little door that opens up so you can just sit and just shit while the boat goes.
Right in the middle.
Don't just just have like a porthole cut for the dimensions of your ass.
Yep.
Just
Maybe
press
like a
it
little
on the
chair.
side.
On boats, do they have like a septic tank, or do they?
It's a
just
septic.
shoot it right out into the ocean.
It's a septic tank.
Yeah,
that
you
have
gotta
to
pump
dump
it out.
You have to dump it at a certain site.
That's stupid. I
Well,
would just
so
shit in
there's
the ocean.
rules about where you can dump it and where you can't. Like you can't dump it in the middle of a fucking intercoastal wheel around you. But if you're like off at sea,
That's like that sounds perfect.
if you're off at sea, you can dump it. Doesn't fucking matter because
I'm making the brown cloud come towards you and your kids be running in fear.
Did anyone ever as a kid, everyone tell you at the beach that the foam from the waves was whale sperm?
No.
No, I was told it was piss.
No, one of my friends, family friends, I think it was Dylan or some shit. He was like,
God.
he was like, it was really foamy that day. It was like standing. He was like, yeah, that's whale sperm. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, see how foamy it is? And it's thick. I'm like, what the fuck? I believed it until I was 9 or 10, dude.
Someone
to be
told
honest, I just believed it right now. I wasn't sure if this was a lie or not.
I was told that the reason the ocean tastes salty is because of all the whale sperm in it. I'm like, what are these whales fucking doing? There's
They're
not
just jacking off 24/7.
Oh my God.
And these dudes be busting.
And I take in a mouthful of salt water, I'm like, but then I'm like, what the? How many gallons of semen are these fuckers producing every day? I know they can fill up jugs.
I mean,
upon
most of our
jugs.
shit's getting pumped out there, so.
Just
That's true.
make sure when you come up with a mouthful of salt water, you moan a little bit. It'll make the whale nice.
It'll make the whale feel better.
Exactly.
Gargle before you swallow.
Exactly. It's spitters or quitters, okay? Don't spit it out.
Yeah, just rot your brain with salt water.
Yes.
Turn it to fucking pudding.
Oh God.
Man, we surf too, so
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
board, paddle, stand.
That's the problem part.
Balance.
Balance.
That's all that matters.
I get the skateboard stuff. But
We need to take you to the beach, and we can
Matt
get you out
hates
there.
the beach.
I do not like the beach. I don't
Why?
like sand.
He's Anakin.
I don't like sand. Listen,
don't
it
like
gets in your ass. It gets everywhere. Have you ever?
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough.
Yeah,
because my grandparents always had the beaches that were like really tiny shells, basically.
These are the worst.
It would just get everywhere.
That's like North
And
Carolina, Georgia. That's their coast. Florida coast is much.
Bro, you ever try going into the water at St. Augustine? It's nothing but oyster shells. Your feet are coming out in fucking ribbons. If you,
I don't go to St. Augustine.
It's terrible. Don't
I've
go.
been there.
Ugh.
I mean, I've been to St. Augustine.
Everything about St. Augustine just pisses me off. It's nothing but just a overhyped tourist trap at this point. I hate it. Old Town's not even fun anymore. It's nothing but clothes and candy shops.
They need a bar.
The cigar shop at Old Town. That's about it.
I'll get to the cigar shop.
They need to put a bar.
You know, I have not been bar hopping in
They
St.
have a bar
Augustine
hop
yet.
In St. Augustine.
There's No Name, and there's like one other bar, but there's nothing on like the main strip. You have to go off the main
like
strip.
3 or 4 of them.
No.
Huh.
There's like a wine cellar, but I'm
Oh.
not there to get wine drunk. I'm there to get schmacked, okay?
Yeah.
I would like some kind of like whiskey or something, but nothing.
We're at Costco.
But didn't you say there was a moonshine distillery over there now?
It's
Sorry.
on the island. It's not by the main like downtown area,
Damn.
which we're gonna do soon.
There's also
It's more of
just
just like an infomercial.
a bunch of
It is,
overpriced.
right?
Yeah.
There's just nothing but overpriced art shops
It's a
over there as well.
Negative infomercial.
$2,000
Yeah.
for
Don't
like
go to St. Augustine.
Don't go to fuck that place.
It's a Russian
It
front.
was like a.
It really is. No, don't go to St. Augustine. It sucks. All the tours there
You
are
were gonna
terrible.
say,
as well.
man.
24 days before Christmas, Costco's
Costco?
got this box of wine from around the world. It's kind of dope. Just letting you guys know. I had no other input on that.
All right,
Well, I
so
don't
our
fuck
next
with
drinking
wine,
video.
We're gonna
Actually-
be sloshed on wine.
Let's do that because we all hate wine except for you. You actually drink wine.
I don't like wine.
You don't like wine?
No.
None of us like wine.
My
Perfect.
wife likes wine.
Let's drink some wine like shooters.
Actually,
And
Mark
let's
is
just down that fucker.
I'm down.
$99. We could all go 25 in. We can get a
Fuck
whole
yeah, let's
box
do it.
of wine.
Yeah.
Let's fuck.
Dude, we'll be so sloshed that whole day.
All right,
And then
guys.
wine drunk too.
All right, even better. Let's live stream it. Fuck it. No, we are never doing that. We
No.
are never. We are not. I don't trust Matt to put them on live stream to begin with.
I don't trust any of us, dude.
Let alone us all being drunk.
We would need a
Oh,
sober
man.
editor and a
This is gonna be
5 minute gap between live.
Matt would say one word, he'd be like, "Fuck."
Yeah, exactly. Bleep, 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 bleep. This cuts the audio for like
Holding
10
that
minutes.
button down.
You want to know what I think? No.
No, man. No.
It's like, I think he's fixing you on a tirade. He just presses the button, and then when you stop talking, he lets off. All right.
He brought up the Jews. Get that out of here.
Great. Here comes the
You know what? You know the one thing about World War II, and you bleep him.
Okay, no. I have a weird
This is
like
a weird time to intervene.
this got real. It's gonna be real serious, right?
Real
Have
serious.
y'all been paying attention to how much like anti-Semitism things are out there?
No.
It seems way
Semitism
too cool.
as in
anti-Jew.
Anti-Jew.
Oh, okay.
That's what it means.
Have
Oh,
you?
okay.
There's been so much recently. Like I feel like it's way too much to be just a coincidence.
No.
Why is there so much? Like in
It's
the
the
past
Jew
month, there was a someone like projected like something about anti-Jew on the downtown building in
Oh
Jacksonville.
yeah.
What?
It's 'cause of-
Yes,
It's-
but like why in the past month has it just exploded?
Alright, so it's because of QAnon, and QAnon is basically like an old Nazi belief. The Jews are behind every single war since like Napoleon.
I thought
and every
QAnon was
civil
a
war.
conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy.
Oh, okay.
But Trump is big in the QAnon community.
Oh my
And
god.
then the QAnon community has spread into the Trump community. So they've meshed.
Ah,
And now it's very anti-Semitic. And it just happened.
it was because you got like Kanye and then you got like
Kanye's
Fucking,
big in QAnon.
I did see that.
Kyrie Irving and NBA. He like shared a link to some kind of like movie that has some kind of anti-Semitic
Well, I'm
words
not
in
gonna
it.
lie.
All
It's weird
right.
stuff, man.
Yeah, let's move on. I just thought it was weird. Like,
I mean,
why?
well, none of
there's
that's
so
like
much.
believable. That's just
No, it's
like,
not.
actual fact.
It's just like I don't know, man.
I mean, if you believe in QAnon, you're a fucking.
Well,
But-
it's okay. Ever since what the Holocaust, it's kind of like calling out the people on the plane in 9/11. Like
Yeah,
it's
but I mean,
it's kind of weird. Like you don't really want to say anything about it. It's like
A lot of
taboo.
people don't like the Jews. I mean, they've been fucked over multiple times in history.
That's
like
why everyone-
Babylon and all
That's
that
why
stuff.
people are like
yeah.
so
Their whole
not
thing
willing
is
to say
oppression.
anything about them.
Like,
No, because like if you say anything about it, it's like it's automatically like wow.
That's
Fuck.
They
that's,
even shit on their
no, that's
entire
just
lives.
the common theme of today. There's like you can't You can't joke about race. You can't joke about sex. You can't joke about like anything that differentiates another person from another person. God forbid you speak one thing that's a joke about someone else's like livelihood. Fuck, you're a piece of shit person. You should be crucified at the spot.
They just seem so reactive about Jewish things.
Inappropriate Matt joke here.
Like, okay. Oh my god.
That I might actually have to bleep.
Yeah, bleep that one.
It's good to hear everyone that just heard one long bleep. That's the reason why we're not going to live stream. We're not even drinking.
Yeah, we're not even drinking right now. I'm in the Baja Blast.
Baha.
I don't know. Everyone still seems to be fine with Mexican jokes, though.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
They just and believe.
and there's another one.
Is there vodka in that Baja Blast? What are you doing, man?
Is the right one? Or is that for,
I think that's...
is that Italians?
No, that's for the Mexicans.
It's
Is it?
singular,
Yeah.
but oh my god.
When I was hanging out with Timmy, he wants to be on the fucking podcast, by the way. But there was an entire, like, hour and a half of Tim and I just in the car, and he's just playing me these old, like, slavery songs, and they're terrible. They're so... I'm not quoting any of them.
No.
I'm just saying they're out there, and you can listen to them.
I, as an accountant, I was at work today, and I remembered that David Allan Cole has some very racist songs that he recorded in the past, like bad. And I was like, I never really listened to it, so I YouTube. I searched for a compilation of all his like bad songs.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! It's like hard R every like 5 seconds. I'm sitting there, I got my headphones in, and he drops it. I look around. I'm like, am I fired? Like what? I sat there for like 15 minutes, like
All the white moms look up,
dying and that just going straight to speaker.
I was like, I should turn this off, but I couldn't stop listening. It just kept going.
That would have been my number one fear. Your headphones die, and then it's going through your speaker.
I was having my fucking phone
Worst
on
part
shuffle.
is if you're getting a good head nod to it.
And then people just turn around, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't think you're...
What you gonna do?
He's got the banjo playing. Don't think your favorite childhood like creators are innocent of this either. Have you ever seen those old Disney animations?
Oh,
Yes.
dude, they were super
Oh my god!
racist.
There was one of Donald like
Big
going down the
red
river.
lips.
There was one of Donald Duck going down the fucking rivers in Japan as a World War II vet, and this gun just pokes out of the bush, and this, like in front of him, and there's this Japanese guy. Oh no! First rule of Japanese warfare: always shoot a man from behind.
Oh my god. Career-ending quote from Matt and/or Dawson.
Most of them are just stupid. Like one of mine was "Pussy tastes like science," or
We have
about fake cows trips me out.
Fake cows.
Yeah, and we were driving past a pasture, and there was one fake cow in the middle of a field with like another herd of cows just next to it. And I just stared at that one fake cow for like a while, and he was like, "Dude, it's fake." And I was like, "I don't know, man. Something about fake cows just really trips me out."
You know, there actually is a reference to your "pussy tastes like science" joke in the current banner we use.
that's
There's a
right.
fucking science speaker that says "pussy." Because we quoted it when we had Dawson on. Oh man, we should bring him back for a return episode.
The God returns.
The Big Red returns.
Oh god. Oh, our friend just bought a house, and its backyard is straight forest. And the woman who's living there, she is very like, what do you call it? Like chakra, like the stones,
crystals.
Crystals like that, like all the world stuff.
Wiki.
Yeah. And I looked out at like the span of the.
Yeah, if you're not careful, you're gonna see that bitch dancing naked out there one day.
No, so all
I'm
the
not even
windows,
kidding.
they have like a shit ton of windows looking out onto the forest. I'm like, that's a perfect spot for a skinwalker to look into your house right there. And she looked at me and she was like, don't you fucking say that. I was like, I'm sorry, I just cursed you, but if you ever see a deer on 2 legs, it's not a deer.
So, that deer dog hybrid human.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, have you ever seen the thing where it was like, when the skinwalker at my front door says, "Where's my license for my gun?" before it is like him loading his gun before he shoots him. Oh man.
Oh no.
There's fucked up.
There's so many different like iterations of the Skinwalker. It's like, it's annoying to research nowadays because every time I try to look at it, like, because when I go down these deep rabbit holes when I'm bored at night, I can't find shit.
Perfect time is at night.
Oh yeah, like the other night I was doing shit. I was like researching stuff about the Necronomicon and like Lovecraftian shit.
Some of that's actually pretty interesting.
It is. I'm also like,
it's all really
crazy
interesting.
That one guy came up with it all, I guess.
Yeah.
No, he actually took a lot of inspiration from like the Necronomicon itself has actually been referenced throughout the ages. He just wrote about like his own interpretation of it. He didn't write it. He just knew of it and then said, "Yeah, this shit's out there."
So what? He didn't make the Necronomicon.
No, he just made his own
that
universe
sounds
of
kind of
monsters and
sus
shit.
because he's a fiction writer and I don't know if you can pull up most of this throughout history.
There are like books that are proclaimed to be said Necronomicon in certain museums.
I mean, he might be a fiction writer, right? But typically you get inspiration from somewhere, unless you're just like balls crazy.
Isn't that the book that Finn and Jake had?
That's the...
Yes.
No, that's not.
Yes.
That's the Enchiridion.
Oh. Some kind of weird word. It was the same damn thing. It's all...
Enchiridion?
Something about weird
That's that
animals.
Necronomicon. Everyone in the same, honestly.
I think there is reference to the Necronomicon in that show, though. But no, the book that Finn and Jake have is nothing to do with it.
Bro, there's so many references to weird shit in children's cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, they're just like, they will never realize it. Their parents might eventually.
You have the most freedom to do that shit, though, because everything in the children's cartoon's wacky, and there's like a bunch of wacky characters out there. So
you're like, I just made this Lovecraftian nightmare play dodgeball.
Exactly.
True.
The fucking Smiling Friends episode with the forest demon.
Oh God!
I showed that blackface. No, I'm an actual demon. I came here to kill you, bro. Not cool, man. They all just fucking.
I showed Lauren the episode, and she was like, "What the fuck did I just watch?" I was like, "I can't explain it. You just have to experience it. There's no reason for it. It's just there."
I love
this show exists.
I love Smiling Friends.
I remember I was at the beach house with Danny before you had gotten there. And literally Danny's like, we're going to sit down, we're going to watch this before David gets here because I think you had already seen it or something.
Seen something, yeah.
And I was just like, okay, fine. We put on the first episode and like my eyes feel like they were melting from like the art and how just like
it's not exactly the most
flashing it
visually
was.
pleasing show.
I really
I'll give
want
it
to have
that.
like a stale, non-reactive reaction like channel, like that we just watch really intense shows on, where we all just kind of like, huh, that was really interesting.
Just watch.
I'm
ISIS
glad that was
behead
over
somebody.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I want. I just want like super mellow stuff.
I came across some kind of like thread on, I forgot what it was. I think it was like Reddit or something like that. But it was like, did we all just completely ignore the whole like live leak shit that happened in our childhood? Like, are we all so damn like scarred from the shit we saw on live leak that we're not gonna talk about it?
Yeah, true.
Live leak?
You haven't seen like
It's
Ketchup
a
Man and stuff
website
like that?
where there are videos of people like that die.
Oh.
It's like just a security camera and people like some guy gets his head cut off. There's shit like some guy blows.
That's
him out
what
with a
the dude
shotgun.
would watch in the tutoring room.
Yes. So it's
that
just
dude was weird.
He
we're
was
all
weird.
just collectively understanding that we're fucked up from what we saw on that website, but we're not going to talk about it.
Oh no, yeah, we are very heavily desensitized. You can even see it in today's modern media. Like shit's getting more violent, like way more violent. Like, have you seen like modern sketches of SpongeBob and all the gore that it has?
Yes,
it's crazy,
Really?
dude. SpongeBob gets fucking disgusting now.
Huh.
Like,
I mean it's not like grunge, but
it's not like bloody or anything. But they draw like organs and like SpongeBob and Patrick get like their fucking faces torn off, and it's like,
there needs some kind of like I don't know, physical thing
Body
to happen
dysphoria and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I think the
disgusting.
one thing I remember the most was I forgot who it was, but like in the computer lab during class,
Yeah.
literally someone like leaned over the phone, and it was a video of some guy like getting smushed by a machine.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
just
ketchup,
blood.
man.
Yeah, that shit really fucked me up.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
It took me a week to process what I had seen. I was like, that.
Literally, they made like a fucking Cronenberg out of
You know that he
Squidward.
was in a
Oh
wheelchair,
yeah,
right?
that was one of the older ones.
No.
Oh, okay. Did you see a different one? 'Cause
disgusting.
I
it's
think
literally like it's a tank driving, and then somebody just
Oh, no, different.
pushes their grandpa.
No.
And they,
Mine was like in a factory.
okay, that one's pretty bad too.
Yeah.
No,
I
that.
don't know. Weird tutor class guy is the one who showed me that.
Well,
Tutor class.
he wasn't
Oh,
one of the
UNF?
tutors.
Pretty
Yeah,
weird.
UNF. He was the guy with the long dark hair. He always sat with his computer.
Oh, that guy's weird.
He was
Yeah.
like, "Hey man, come over here," and I was like, "Okay." So I went over there. I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Watch this," and I was like, "Okay." And he like click play, and this dude's like on his bicycle, and he falls, and a bus runs over him, and like you just see stuff go,
Ugh.
and I'm like, why are you watching this? He's like, his head exploded, dude. And
I
I'm like,
think-
I can see that. Like,
The one big thing I
I'm
took away
always
from
very
that.
non-judgmental of those guys, and I'm like, man, that was crazy. I hope you have a great day. And then, like, when this guy comes back with a shotgun and blows everybody's head off in this room, he's gonna be like, "I got you, though, man," and I'm gonna be like, "Thank God."
now you have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, that's where my customer service started.
Oh, yes, there it is. Necessity of life. That's where it came from. So the one thing I did pick up from watching that shit was like, I now know how blood actually reacts when like someone dies or some shit or gets shot. So and when I watch movies now, I'm like, that's not how blood reacts. But then I see some shows, I'm like, that is exactly how a dead body reacts.
I
I'm like,
saw
that's...
somebody get shot in the head in a movie, and I was like, disturbed because it was right.
Yeah, exactly.
When you see the skull like kind of crush in and then the stuff come out,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Ugh.
his skull's not there anymore.
I'm like, the director definitely watched some of that
He's
fucked
seen
up
some
stuff.
people die.
Yeah.
Well, before Live Leak, it was a place called like Checkers or something.
Just like
The burger restaurant?
No, like, well, yeah, like the burger restaurant, but like my dad was telling me, he's like, yeah, so back before when the internet first started, that a bunch of these sites popped up where it was like videos of people dying, and that's what kind of kicked YouTube off, and that's what YouTube was for a little while, and then YouTube was like, we're stopping this, and then it moved to Checkers, and then it moved to some other name, and he's like, those places still exist.
Yeah.
Nah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I remember, like, on weekends, like, fucking, I'd go over to my friend's house, and, like, his older brother and his friend would look up a bunch of, like, compilations of, like, people getting shot in the head and, like, getting hit by cars and stuff. Yeah, and we sat, and my dumb ass sitting there, like, fucking 8 years old, just wanting to go over and play some Xbox with my buddy, was just sitting there watching all this, like, oh my god, his head pops like a fucking cherry.
God.
Yeah, you turned out just fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm good.
Did we though, Marcus? Did we really turn out fine?
I mean, I would say, even if we... Because I didn't really see all that stuff. Not till I got older.
Oh.
But, like, between the video games and that,
Oh, yeah.
it's like, we're just desensitized to it, kind of. And it didn't really fuck with us.
no Russian.
Like, you ever seen...
Russia was
No
a
Russian.
No Russian.
You ever seen, like, the
where
modern
boys
Mortal
became
Kombat
men.
fatalities now?
Yeah.
Them things are fucking gross.
They're
Where
great.
they like cut people in half and stuff.
Yeah, just the one of Scorpion, like, shoving the fireball through the guy's chest and his heart, like, falls out. It's like, ugh.
I like the game The Sniper when you can shoot someone in the nut. It
I
can
feel
say
like
it
it's more comical than anything. Honestly.
Apparently, if there's like a version of the game where you kill Hitler or something like that, and you can shoot him in the nuts, and it literally
just
kills
has
his
one
nut.
testicle.
Yeah.
There was this fucking... Do you remember that bit in Red Dead 2 where you can go and see the magician, and you have to, like, shoot him in the head and he'll catch the bullet with his teeth?
Yes.
You can shoot him in the dick.
What?
Yeah, and he, like, falls over. He's like, ah! What is wrong with you? I don't have teeth down there.
See, they knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Shoot me, I'll catch it in my teeth. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you can shoot him in the dick. He just falls over. He's like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
There was one of those, like, comedian or whatever in the game. It's like a woman who challenges you to fight her, and you can beat the shit out of her on the stage.
There was a whole thing about that, like, on social media.
Well, there was between that and, like, throwing people into alligators.
Tie her up and drag her through alligators.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about the women's rights activists that you can see in the town? Yeah.
And you tie her up there on the train tracks. Alligators, all of that.
Yeah, the first video I ever saw that one was them tying her up and just feeding her to the alligators.
That was the first time I'd ever seen a video of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Looks like a great game.
Equality.
There was this one cutaway that someone did at the game. It's subtitled "Okay, Arthur," and it was Arthur talking to that activist. He's like, "Hey, do you think women should vote?" He's like, "I don't care. Men can vote. Why not women? It's fine." And then it cuts to like him in the theater, and the girls like doing the show dance, and you can choose to praise or like heckle the performers, and you put the heckle option. It's just Arthur. You belong in the kitchen.
Classic Arthur.
Oh, it's so fucking funny. Show me them bloomers, girl.
Oh my god.
Now you're gonna have to bleep yourself.
Nah, that stays.
Oh, here.
That stays.
Right. Danny's the only one allowed to commit career suicide here.
Yeah. The one who actually tries to make videos and
everybody else is safe.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm just gonna let some really horrendous shit slide past my gums, and Danny's not gonna bleep it, and I'm gonna feel real bad.
It's like, he's just gonna cut to me. You know what, Matt? I've had enough.
This stays.
Good luck.
You just have to learn a saying that he doesn't know about yet. It's like a
something on the cutting edge.
It's a sleeper racist comment.
I never heard it in my life.
That underground shit you gotta find.
I've got like Southern people waking up in cornfields, shotgun in one hand, Bible in the other,
beer in the back pocket,
wearing the Southern flag like a cape.
Oh god!
Oh my god!
Bush light everywhere,
or
natty light.
Oh man!
Ever since Elon bought Twitter and like got rid of a bunch of people, it's like people have been making fake accounts of like actual places.
And the one guy?
Yeah,
and it's like he caused this one company to lose like billions of dollars in the stock price.
There was one guy that just took the name Super Mario and paid for the fucking verification. And he's like, I'm verified now. Mamma mia, N-word. And then the first comment, this is Elon's Twitter. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Oh, man.
It's really just a Black Ops Call of Duty lobby. Like,
that's essentially what Twitter is now. And a lot of people are like, it's really common, like, look under a checkmarked person's name and it's nothing but, like, pictures of Lord Farquaad doing the point, and it has, like, the blue check mark on it.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's going to die out eventually.
Oh, no, like, there's
they
a lot
said
of...
the company's going to go under if they can't do the subscription thing they want to.
Yeah, a lot of people are speculating, like, since Twitter's losing a shit ton of money right now,
Elon's going
to have to sell part of Tesla to keep part of his thing, and the next person in line that can do that is fucking Zuckerberg. So God knows what's gonna happen after that.
He won't sell part of Tesla. I mean, if anything, he'll just repurpose Twitter into something he can use for like SpaceX.
I just say fuck it and delete it. And then nobody can make Twitter again because I hold the rights to make it.
Well, that's when like Parler and all that other crap comes in.
Everybody is saying that like people should just move back to Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Yeah, even Tumblr's like riding on it. It's
Tumblr's like, hey, come.
Like they
come
tweeted
here.
recently, it's like
Tumblr
we are
tweeted.
Yeah, Tumblr tweeted like we are cringe, but we are free.
Like they got a good point.
Yeah, so is Twitter. It's just that you don't have to buy it.
I love fucking Moist Critical's confession about Twitter. He's like, hello, I'm very ashamed to admit this. I know I am scum of the earth because of this. Back heathen, just moldy scumbag of a person. Yes, I use Twitter.
Dude, every time I find out somebody's a Redditor, I cringe a little bit.
You're like, huh?
That person has a fedora.
This man has a katana in his house.
And a fedora.
I love the fucking speculation that the guys made. Like, there was just a bunch of bro gamers, like, on GT or some shit. She's like, alright, guys, figure this shit out for me. Our sword's cool. Yes. Are people with swords cool?
No.
No. Exactly.
I actually told my mom that. I was like, okay, are swords cool? She was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, are people with swords cool? And she was like, no.
Depends. Alright, so I have found a niche group, and it's people who carry swords and AR-15s.
That's their different
And they
breed.
look kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, something about walking through a field, brandishing a rifle, and having a sword on your hip. Like, what the fuck you doing out there? Huh? You hunting vampires?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Van Helsing motherfuckers
Yeah,
just out there.
He's the Witcher.
That's when the doom music comes from behind
Nah,
you
nah,
while
nah,
you're
nah,
walking
nah,
through
nah.
the woods. And everything runs away from you.
Fucking demon sponsor that. Guy with the AR is like, lock and load, motherfucker.
I swear, I would be spooked as hell if I was a demon and I popped out of the forest and just saw some dude with nods and fucking frog mask on, carrying around an AR-15, and then I check his hip waist and he's got a samurai sword or some shit.
That's when
alright, back into the woods I go.
There's a difference
One
between
hand's a claymore and the other has an AR-15.
Okay,
He's like, bring it.
Claymore would be so terrifying. Alright,
That's a smashing sword, not a cutting sword.
Even just
It's
anybody
a
with
two-handed sword.
I think somebody who owns a claymore and can brandish it effectively is cool.
Yeah, you have to like hold it real low, apparently.
Because I have a claymore at my dad's house.
Yeah.
It is heavy. I can't brandish it.
Bro,
That thing would drag me into the ground.
when Dark Souls 3 came out, someone got like forged in fire to make one of the actual swords off it. They're like, this is the Black Knight sword. And they're like, it weighs 60 pounds.
And you're telling me this motherfucker is going around
One-handed.
slinging that thing.
Literally,
like it's nothing.
they made it for real. And they brought it to like EA, or not EA.
No, the world's strongest man.
No, they brought it to like the game convention.
Oh, the convention?
And they were like, if you can pick it up and wield it like they do in the game, you can take it home.
Anybody?
No.
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 All the little nerds got up there, they're like, holy fuck.
Oh, it's like damn near impossible to hold something like that's weight
Because it was
displacement
long,
like that.
too.
Like, because you're literally holding like a pound and a half down here, and then all the rest of the weight
It's just-
is right there.
Mm-hmm.
They had one dude who could, like, hold it barely, but he couldn't swing it.
Dude, if you can hold that shit, like, in actual, like, stance, I'd give it to you.
Oh, yeah.
I want to try it now.
I'd be scared to have it
Dude,
swung at
All
me.
we gotta do is get, like, some good grade steel, and we'll, like, laser cut that out at wherever Marcus works.
Hey.
Actually, I don't work at a place that has that anymore.
Oh.
You know guys from the old place?
Oh, yeah, I do.
You could get them to print it out.
Oh, yeah. If I showed up, I'd be like, hey, guys.
I'm talking about swords.
My uncle has one of those CNC machines or whatever.
Oh, you heard all of it.
No, I get
Dude,
the
you want
point.
to make
But
a big-ass sword?
any kind of money, yes, he would.
How much?
I have no idea. I had to
I mean,
talk
it's
to
just
him.
I mean, there's
like,
machinist shops here
Basic
in town.
shape, kind of.
I mean, it doesn't print. It cuts sheet
I mean,
metal.
it cuts, but
Yeah.
I mean, we could just grind it. We can get a grinder for $50.
It look janky as fuck.
No, well.
Yeah.
God.
You gotta cut a straight line and
Forging
all
a
the curves
sword,
and
dude, that
everything.
shit takes forever. You kidding me?
No, dude, I'm getting some plate steel. Like,
Danny, yeah, we're not
Water
forging
jet.
shit. We're cutting out the metal and we're sharpening it. That's
And we're like,
We're gonna like hot glue a fucking hilt on it and call it a
Yeah.
sword.
fuck you mean? We're not forging shit.
Someone's gonna fucking
I got
die
that.
if we do this. You know that, right? None of us.
nah, it'd be
are
fine.
prepared
It'd be
for
fine.
this shit.
I can
I mean-
grind it. I mean, that'll be fine. I just need somebody to cut it out.
The people who wear the chainmail suits because they stand on top of the giant Tesla coils, those are the people who are someone's gonna die. You haven't
I
seen
bet
them?
those guys are fucking yoked. I mean, imagine wearing that all day. Just a big ass chain. You're like walking around the weight of Dawson,
Just
and then you shed it, and you're like 125 pounds. I bet you could jump through the ceiling.
I think they actually tested like if you wear weighted clothes and you try to like. I don't think it does anything for your jump height.
No, it actually causes lots of medical problems, apparently.
if you do it right, you gotta put the weight in certain areas.
Yeah, equally
Well, the
distributed
thing
throughout
is-
the body.
If you put it on your shoulders, it compresses your spine, which is bad, because your spine is not supposed to be compressed all the time. And if you put it on your ankles and, like, and your legs, it develops shin splints and sometimes like actual fractures.
You have to evenly spread it. Like, you can't have all the weight on your back or all the way in your front. You need to have it evenly spread out. You have to work yourself up. Don't put 50 pounds on your ass when you've never done before.
I'm just gonna put like lead 5 inserts in my shoes. That's gonna be it.
Just lead?
Lead in my shoes.
See, I would start like make the coffee cup like 3 pounds. Like just make random objects around your house just like heavier than they should be. The forks
that seems like an
should
odd
all be
torture.
like 1 pound. They should be like, I don't know, lead forks. That's
Marcus,
bad.
I am gonna mix in, if you're heavy like utensils, I'm gonna mix in like a bunch of light stuff. So you're gonna drink coffee one morning, so you're 3-pound cup straight in the fucking face. I'm gonna do that.
Goes to pick up a fork, just flings it into the ceiling.
Have you guys done that before? Like after you've gone to the gym and then you use something that you haven't used in a long time? Like,
Oh yeah.
I remember doing that after like Danny. I went to like grab something out of like the back of my office or something. And normally it's like heavy, and I just kind of yeeted it in the air, like not even close to the same.
Matt told me his goals when I was training him, and he's like, I just want to be able to like lift a fridge, so I don't have to call someone out to do it for me. Are you still doing the 75 with David too and I?
Yeah.
Yeah, January.
January.
You need like, what are they? What do you call them?
He's not going to be able to do the 75.
Yeah, he is.
Polynesian dudes, they're some strong fuckers.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You need someone to lift a fridge.
I thought you meant like the
dog.
I love Polynesian
The
people,
dog?
dude. They
There's
are
the
the most
Polynesian
jacked,
Mastiff.
fat motherfuckers, and they're always happy.
I just was thinking about like Polynesian sauce. That was about it. It's like the only
dude,
reference.
these big Hawaiian dudes out there that like
Dude, I thought
weigh
it was
260 pounds but can lift like a fucking like 80-pound pig over their shoulders and casually walk it over to the luau. Those are the motherfuckers I want to hang around.
You know what we should do eventually? Bury a pig. Cook a pig like that.
Yes, I had a friend that used to do that for like Thanksgiving or whatever. They used to bury a whole ass pig. It's not hard. You just have to set a salt in your yard for
You
it.
gotta decide who gets the tongue though.
The tongue?
Yeah, the tongue's a big deal.
Eating the tongue. What's the significance of it?
I don't know.
It just tastes good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. It's the thing in charge of tasting.
Wow. Thanks, Matt.
But I can't pay.
Some high grade logic.
Yep.
I remember
What can I say?
my dad bought a cow tongue one day, didn't tell me about it. I opened my fridge at home. That fucker was like in the fridge. It's purple.
It looks so fucking weird.
I didn't know what it was, so I was like, Dad, what the fuck is in the fridge? He's like, oh, cow tongue. I was like, why? And my mother said the same thing. And from that day on, we never had cow tongue ever again. My mom hated him for doing that. He was like, why did you buy that? Why? Because no one ate it. He cooked it. It's like 4 feet long.
Oh my god!
And he cooked it and ate like an inch of it. He was like, I don't like it.
Bought a whole ass tongue and ate an inch.
That is disgusting.
It's very weird. It's like a liver. Is it?
I've actually had liver.
Have you
So.
ever had tripe?
What?
Tripe is weird.
What's tripe?
It's cow stomach.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm definitely not.
It's like
Yes, I have.
chewy. It's like rubber.
It's very chewy.
What the fuck was I gonna say?
I don't think I got through. I think I just swallowed it after a while.
I mean, after a while, you just
give
do.
up.
You chew it enough to where it folds,
Things got
and then
me
you
beat.
swallow.
Like
So, I think I've already mentioned this to you guys before, but like, have you ever heard like the tongue realization? So like, apparently your tongue just has the innate ability to already know what everything
what
feels
things
like.
feels like?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you just stare at something and you think about licking it and you already know what it's gonna be like. Mark is just staring at his phone. He's really uncomfortable now.
All right, boys.
Oh my god!
Oh no! Matt, put your pants back on.
What does it feel like?
I tested that one time.
Disappointing.
The window mesh to keep out bugs. Yeah, I sat in my room one day. I looked at it. I was like, "Yeah, I think I know what it tastes like. What it feels like." I licked it. I was right. My tongue was black for like 2 days. There's a lot of dirt on those things.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
I wasn't at college, right?
No, God, no. I was like, I was young.
Imagine doing that one.
Oh God, the STDs or some shit you'd get from that. God, disgusting.
The longer I've been out of college, the more I realize how much I hate the college system.
Oh yeah, no, it's a complete waste of time and money.
If you're not going in for like an actual skill.
Field,
If you're not going for STEM, it's a STEM or business.
No.
a waste
Certain
of time.
fields of business.
Yeah,
Not all
accounting.
business.
Yeah.
is
Not all
accounting.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
that's pretty much
accounting
it.
or
Things you
finance.
need, like
Yeah.
actual
Even finance.
Paper.
No, because finance
Because you can get experience in that without.
Yeah, but you need there's like a CPA, but for finance for like a professional trader. So you need to have that college degree to get that.
Sad.
There's nothing else. Like
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
everything else.
Unless you're going for like medical engineering, some form of scientific
STEM,
field.
that's
Yeah.
STEM, yeah.
Well, that realization passed. Anyway, moving on.
Imagine having an art degree.
imagine
man.
going to school to become a teacher. Ugh.
Oh.
Fuck, dude.
Talk about a cog in the machine.
It just reminds me I hate the government. It just reminds me that I hate the government more and more every day.
Oh yeah.
What's the solution we have to like solving this whole like America's running out of money thing? Let's hire 50,000 more people for the IRS. Like,
And give them guns.
it's not that the government's the problem. it's these
Everybody-
people aren't
let's
paying
send
their
it to third
taxes,
world
you know?
countries.
I saw a recruiter for the FBI came to me for an accounting position.
Yeah.
You get a gun.
What?
Yeah. If you work with anything in like the FBI or some kind of like investigative branch of the government, you get a gun.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Well, so it turns out they had like an accountant that was investigating some company and he turned up missing. They had abducted him because he found fraud in the company. And from that point on, it was like serious. Like, okay, we need to arm the accountants. So yeah.
All right, you nerd. This is an MP5.
Actually,
No.
Alright, motherfuckers, I'm clearing the whole room.
Here's an M4. Keep it in your trunk. No, they give you like a Glock or something.
All right, you're right. The AR-15 is standard. It works pretty well in all situations.
You just pop down a fucking Desert Eagle on your desk. This is yours.
Damn.
Make sure you don't miss the first time
I'd
because it
recommend
will
lifting-
break your wrist.
I'd recommend lifting a couple of weights before you start actually using this thing. It will snap your wrist in two.
Oh god.
I think it was either the FBI or the CIA, or no, it was FBI. Since they're all really just like desk people generally, they tried implementing the 45 into like this, but it was breaking wrists,
Oh my
and
God.
these people just couldn't handle it.
The
So that's
45?
actually, yeah, the 45. Yeah.
What a
So
bunch of
that's
wimps.
why like it was either the like 35 special or the 40 millimeter was created due to that because it just had less recoil.
Bunch of wimps.
Gotta love it.
Yeah. No, it's pretty sad.
I mean, the if they can't use the 45, the 9mm is perfect.
Do more push-ups. No, if you can't use the 40, do more push-ups. What is wrong with you?
You gotta do like
A
the,
9-year-old can use
you
a
gotta do like
45.
the
Yeah.
forearm workouts or something.
Yeah. It's physical therapy.
Yeah. Forearm workout.
Masturbate.
I tell you,
more.
throw on the wrist weights doing that, you'll be there in no time.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I was working out with you, and I was doing something that involved a lot of forearm and wrist action, and it was apparently a lot of weight to you.
Out with Mal,
and he's
right?
and he's like, "How do you?" You just looked at me. How do you masturbate without fear of ripping off your dick? Like,
That was a good one.
Just like look, I'm like, I've never really thought about that.
You just don't grip as hard, man.
Okay.
Spooky shit, man.
In reality, you could.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rip your dick off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can also break your fingers.
You can also bite it off like you're biting a carrot.
Yes.
With your fingers.
Spooky.
We should measure the Newton force required to rip your penis off.
We already did.
You did?
Yeah.
No.
I think we had a whole discussion on that.
No,
We
that
did
was
have
about
a whole
hanging
discussion.
squirrels.
No, we were hanging stuff from our dicks. And
Oh,
how
we
much
did.
before
Yeah.
it would rip off.
Wasn't it like 5
No.
pounds or something?
Yeah.
They do that in Africa to make their dick long, like the kings.
It's
Forever.
actually confirmed.
Yeah,
it
but
works.
it makes your penis unusable.
Yeah.
After
It
a certain amount.
Kills
Yes.
all the
Yeah.
nerve endings
You
in
can
it.
go-
There's
you
no
can
blood
grow
flow
your
or anything.
penis.
It's just
You can legitimately grow your penis up to 2 inches while still having it usable. After that, it becomes very unusable.
yeah.
So you're saying
Here's a chance. 3 inches, here we come.
If you're past the age of 15.
So you got more inside you than outside you?
oh my god.
I love soup.
So you're saying I have a chance. Like 3 inches here we
Dude, I swear that was the video that like told me you could be a YouTuber. It's not outside of the realm of expertise.
Oh my god.
What expertise?
Exactly. That's the.
You just have to make good content, and then in 8 years, there you go.
Yeah.
You're a professional YouTuber. Congratulations.
I think we should start doing prank calls.
No.
Right? No,
Yeah.
I hate
What are we,
that
middle
shit.
schoolers?
Dude, they're fun. And they're taking off on the internet.
What is this, 2008?
Now it is.
That shit was like the
I mean, I'm
bomb
fixing to
back
crash
then.
like 2008.
If we've got like a good number hider, we're set.
I do that shit to my fucking spam callers. Every time they call me, I'm like, hey, thank you for calling Al's Pizzeria. What can I get you? They just hang up instantly. Or like, the fucking like, thank you for calling like Ronnie's Mortician and Pizzeria. Your loss is our sauce.
There was one like famous YouTuber that just did nothing but prank calls. I forgot his name. I used to watch him religiously in middle school. I was like, this guy's hilarious.
You know who I've been watching a lot recently? It's this guy called Scam Baiter. He just does nothing but fuck with the Indian
That's
call
the dude
centers.
who can,
Oh yeah, I
He
see one.
can
on TikTok.
imitate the voice of an old lady like
Yes.
gold.
It's a software, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
No.
No,
That's him.
he just has
Oh.
he just has like a really good voice where you can change it like that.
It sounded like software when I
No.
heard it.
Just watching people like fuck with those Indian call centers are like. There's this one guy I watched. He literally just like hacked into their entire system and just shut them down. Like he called them first too. He's like, "All right, motherfucker, you have 5 minutes to turn off all your shit, or I'm burning down your business." And the guy's like, "Oh, fuck you, motherfucker! I got this. I've been running all this shit since I was like 15. You can't do shit. Oh yeah, okay." Presses the button, all of it goes down.
That reminds me of the
Or he like hacks into their webcams and then he like exposes them to like 200,000 people.
the
it's
fake
crazy.
the fake Trump COD lobby. It was like,
Oh my god.
I know you are right now.
Bro, there was that one, and then there was one with Obama.
I didn't see the Obama one. I
The
saw
Obama one was great. That one was funny too. I love it when they're like, "Yeah, I'm the president of the United States."
This guy was like talking shit to the Trump guy, and he was like,
Oh yeah.
I know you live right now. He's like, is it your address? Like,
Aurora
no.
Lane.
It's like, that's my grandma's house. And he was like, wow, you're playing COD at your grandma's house? Such a loser. Wow, man.
Well, you pick your grandpa's.
It's the kid from Breaking Bad. That's what the kid is.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the son
really?
from Breaking Bad, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I just started watching that show, actually.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm like 4 seasons in now.
Really?
I binged that
You
thing.
went
yeah.
hard.
I went hard. In the past like 2 weeks, I've watched all 4 seasons.
You got past the cringe. That's all it is.
Yes, the first like 5-6 episodes are rough.
I remember watching like a.
Because you're watching a dude's descent into like amoral behavior.
Yeah,
I need to watch that show.
oh my god. Gus, the guy, he is. I love him as an evil person. He's perfect. Everything he is in as an evil person is perfect. The guy just has a great voice for it.
All right, well, we're about to wrap up here. Anybody got any last minute, throwouts? Any bangers we want to discuss?
Oh, I've been watching The Good Place.
What's
That's a
that?
good show. Good Place is a good show.
Good
You
Place.
guys- Go for it.
Oh, so The Good Place is about like the afterlife, and these people get like. They die, and then they're like, "Hey, welcome to the good place. You're among the few. Our system determines who goes to the bad place or goes to the good place, and
Don't-
were."
Don't tell him too much.
Oh, yeah,
No,
don't
no.
tell them the
Tell
story.
them
Yeah.
the general
the premise.
overview,
Yeah,
like
okay,
the
yeah.
first episode, 5 minutes in,
Okay.
and they're like, depending on your score, you go to the good place or bad place, and you made it into the good place, and it goes from there.
So it's like essentially like the division of heaven and hell.
Yes.
So he's
is
like,
there any like
It's
the
the
Christians
afterlife.
had like some of it right. It's like the Jews, the Christians. It's like he goes through a bunch of religions. He's like they all had it right.
The Family Guy episode is like, it's like, God, who had it right? The Mormons.
that was South Park.
That was
No.
South Park?
Yeah.
That was Family Guy, wasn't it?
No, it was
Family
South
Guy.
Park. Literally, they all arrive in a plane to hell, and they're all like, well, shit. It's like, well, who had it right? It's like, well, we all came together and we decided, yeah, the Mormons were the correct ones, and all of them, It's like,
I love it when they're like, no, the flat earthers were actually right.
I remember that video. It was like,
Yeah.
well, who had it right? It's just some guy at the top. So the water, like, cascades over.
And he's like, no shit.
No fucking shit.
Everybody aware of what an Alaskan pipeline is?
I know what Alaskan bullworm is, but no.
What's another?
It's big, scary, and pink.
Well, an Alaskan pipeline is where you shit in a condom, freeze it in the freezer, and then shove it back up your ass the next morning.
I think that's where we're gonna end up.
We've gone full circle. We started with shit and we've ended with it.
Oh,
Perfect.
God.
Welcome to Crabcast, motherfuckers. Bye.